Hello, beloved, and welcome to your reading. We're going to be seeing what messages the divine wants you to receive in this timeless reading. Now, I always tell you that these readings are, of course, generalized and to take what is resonating with you, leaving behind anything that is not for you. I always remind you that it is important to allow your intuition to be present as I'm doing these readings for you, because your intuition will start elaborating on the messages that you are receiving so that this becomes more like a powerful personal reading. We are going to be looking at our tarot cards to see what messages the divine has for you, and we're also going to be using our oracle cards to deliver these messages. So as I'm getting your cards again, invite your intuition to be here as I'm doing these readings. I want to remind you that the new moon ceremony on the 30th of April, the bookings are currently still opened, even though there are only a few spaces left as we are speaking right now. So if you're wanting to be part of that new moon ritual, I would encourage you to go and book your space now so you don't get disappointed. Okay. And as I'm getting your cards, as I'm looking at your cards, there is a lot of interesting energies that are on the table. The overarching message that I can hear is about you moving in silence. For some of you, there is a feeling where you are looking at other people's opinions, other people's permission even, to start moving in the direction of your happiness. And the divine is saying it is time for you to realize and to understand that it is time to move in silence. Okay, so the divine is asking you to be really proactive at the moment in moving in the direction of your happiness, in moving and making your goals, your dreams, and everything in between come true. But the divine is saying, learn to be your own cheerleader. Stop oversharing. Really keep some things close to your heart and step into that energy of protecting where you are moving to, the direction that you're moving towards. Because the divine is saying that for some of you, if you start getting other people's opinions about what it is that you're wanting to do, getting other people's, I don't know, whatever it is, to validate whatever it is that you're wanting to do, the divine is saying that you are going to be met with disappointment, because some people, the ones you think are going to be happy for you, the ones you think are going to motivate you to make these moves, you're actually going to be seeing that they are going to be either blocking your way through disapproval, disappointment, or through just wanting to bring that energy of protection around you and talking you out of your dreams, talking you out of the direction that you're currently wanting to go in. Because the divine is saying that there is something really close to your heart right now, and there is an ending to a cycle that you have been going through for quite some time. And so if you are feeling that you need to make these moves, if you are feeling like you need to make these changes, you are right on the money, because there are some endings that are here, and these endings are leading you to going in a completely new direction that is going to bring a lot of joy, a lot of fulfillment to you. And this is why the divine is saying that don't talk about what it is that you're going to do, just go and do it. However, as you are making these moves, as you are making these changes, the divine is saying proceed with caution. So just be really calculated in all the moves that you are making. Really think things through. Why? Because you are being asked not to ask for other people's opinions. So now you are going to be relying on your own intuition. You're going to be relying on your guides, your ancestors, the divine beings that walk with you on this journey for the guidance that you need. So the divine is saying that you really have to be quiet. You really have to tread carefully. You really have to be in the energy of listening to the divine guidance that is going to be here for you. Because it's interesting that the card that is talking about proceeding with caution, this card is coming up twice. So for some of you, you are being asked to proceed with extreme caution when it comes to your investments, because they are just some changes that are going to be coming that you are not anticipating. Okay, there just could be a drop in price. There just could be something that happens, maybe a change in the law. And through that, you could be seeing that your investments are losing their value. And now the divine is saying this is not to make you feel afraid, but rather to encourage you to plan, to really encourage you to look at how you are investing and looking at if you are making the best decisions for yourself, for your family, okay? So whatever is happening, there is an energy of caution that is here. There is an energy of caution around your resources and your money. So the divine is saying this is the perfect time for you to step into the energy of budgeting. This is the perfect time for you to step into the energy of looking at where your money is going out, what you're spending it on, as well as your savings, and asking the hard questions. So there is a feeling of educating yourself. There is a feeling of just being in that energy of really, really contemplating and seeing intuitively what you are feeling before you make any rush decisions, before you make any rush moves. Equally, as you are proceeding with caution, make sure that you are actually making the movements that you need to make, and you are not staying in a dangerous situation because you are feeling confused about where you are meant to go. Your intuition is going to lead you in the direction that you are meant to be going in. Okay, so whatever is happening right now, there just could be some deception and lies around investments, money, cryptocurrencies. That type of energy is very much present. Okay, and the divine is saying that for some of you, the confusion that is coming in is because truth is mixed in with lies. So maybe that the people that you depend on to give you information about your investments, they could just be deceiving you. So the divine is saying that it is time to learn to see the ugly truth over the pretty little lies. Do you just think that things are going to carry on as they have always carried on? I mean, that is for you to decide what is the right thing for you to do. But the divine is saying that there is a feeling where there is just some deception that is coming in. And this deceptive information that is here could see you being in some type of trouble when it comes to your investments, to your financial situation, to your money. So again, this is an invitation to really look at if you've made all types of different preparations, okay, just in case for the worst happens. So the divine is saying that, remember, you're being encouraged to be your own superhero. You're being encouraged to be the person who looks after yourself instead of overly relying on other people, because maybe other people are misinformed too. And even though they might be thinking they are giving you the right advice, it turns out that they were not giving you the right advice. And all along, your intuition has been ringing some important alarm bells. So wherever it is that you're going, the divine is saying that there is something else that we need to talk about. There are some people that you need to start leaving behind, okay? Cutting the cords, starting to distance yourself, because the divine is almost feeling like the energy I'm feeling is like the hermit mode type of energy that you are going to be encouraged to step into, because the divine is saying that when you are in the energy of the hermit, this is when you are able to listen and understand divine counsel a lot better than when you are surrounded by crowds, by noises. So whatever is happening, the divine is saying that for some of you, it is going to be important to cut some cords, to bend some bridges, to move away from some people, because the divine is saying that if you want to fly, let go of everything that weighs you down. There's a feeling where the divine is asking you, like, why are you working so hard? Why are you dragging all this excess baggage, all these excess people that don't really need to be going to the places that you're going? So the divine is saying that destiny is currently knocking at your door. There is indeed some new beginnings that are on the cards for you. There are some gifts that are coming in. There's a new direction that you're going to be going in. And remember, when we opened up this reading, we were seeing you moving in the direction of your happiness. So it feels like there's an energy of fated events that are going to be taking place. And these events are going to bring you a lot of joy. They're going to bring you a lot of growth. And whatever it is that is currently happening, this is why the divine is saying that put down everything that weighs you down. Because where you are going, these new beginnings, you are going to have to be brave enough, strong enough to carry yourself. And you don't need extra people who are making your flight, your ascendant, a lot difficult, your ascension rather, a lot difficult. Whatever is happening, the divine is saying that we already spoke about being that there is an end of a toxic cycle that is here, where you are cutting some cords, some people out of your life, where you are looking at everything that weighs you down and leaving it, okay? Now, leaving it here in this time and space, so that when it is time to walk into the next chapter of your life, you are going into the next chapter of your life light. Okay, and for some of you, I feel that you are in relationships that are maybe the ones that are causing you some type of problems. And the divine is saying that there is an ending that is here of a toxic situation, cycle rather. I was looking at this card. And for some of you, it feels that you are trying to communicate with some people, because you've already started to cut some people out, and you could be seeing that people are currently in their feelings, in their emotions. I just feel that there are some people who are mad at you for something, maybe for enforcing your boundaries, and now you are trying to go and make amends. And the divine is saying that no, don't go and make amends. For you, carry on going forward. And if someone is giving you the silent treatment, the cold shoulder, that is an answer, okay? If you're trying to get someone to speak to you and they're giving you silence, silence is an answer, and learn to understand that on a really deep level, okay? So whatever is happening, it feels that whatever new beginnings that you are going to be stepping into that are going to bring you a lot of joy and a lot of happiness, opportunities, growth, you're going to have to be willing to sacrifice something, either dead relationships, either sacrificing your time, either sacrificing whatever it is, time for you to educate yourself, time for you to go and be your own hero, time for you to go and walk on this hero's journey alone. Because I feel that for some of you, you are sacrificing that need to share where you are going, that need to share your wins, your successes. Now you are just moving silently. You are not sharing with anyone, whether you're winning, whether you're losing, whatever is happening. Silence is going to be something that is going to play an important role in the next few weeks, days, even months, as you are making these new moves that are on the cards. Beloved, this is the reading that I have for you. And if you want again to get involved in the candle and prayer ceremonies that I do, they are also available every day, even though I really emphasize the new moon and the full moon ceremonies because these are particularly powerful. But if you're needing to cut some cords, there's a specific day I work with everyone who's wanting to cut some cords, because I work with the specific energies for that day. There's a specific day that is perfect for cutting, for distancing, for silencing, for going to war, for defending yourself, that type of energy. And sometimes it takes a little understanding of the energies of each day. But on my website, when you go and look at all the different candles, if you scroll down all the way to the bottom, I have listed the days and what energies that are available, just in case you want to light your own candles, just in case you want to say your own prayers, because you are divinely powerful too. So if you want that information, again, you can go to my website and just scroll down on one of the candles and it will tell you Monday is good for this, Tuesday is good for that, and so on and so on. Beloved, this is the reading that I have for you. So don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. I'll see you soon. It's a goodbye from me. Bye.